And to realize a transformed continent, people have to change their mentality. Africa has to fund its own programs and drive its own agenda, and realize it's important to process its own raw material.
Africa has more than 60% of the arable land, and everybody out there knows it, but we feel we're poor. So I think that we have to change our mentality in order for us to understand that we're not poor. We're rich, actually, and then how do we transform it? How to make sure that, we have a win-win partnership so that we can make sure that we can create the economic transformation that we want to see.
There was also a concern that business as usual for Africa will not work, but governments need to invest in their own people. People need to be given skills. Education and health should also be taken into consideration. This would in a way transform the continent. AU's chair say it's about time Africa find its rightful place in the world. Dlamini Zuma says the continent's partnership with the world must enhance economic ties rather than undermine them.
We are today more convinced than ever that we shall not succeed in eradicating poverty, disease, conflict, and hunger, and provide a better life for the peoples of our continent unless we have greater integration of our economies, unless we start beneficiating our minerals and industrialize, increase our agricultural production, and process our products.
Her sentiments were echoed by the Executive Secretary of the United Nations Economic Commission for Africa.
Africa was not capable of really unleashing the potential that is unleashing today. So you see that even when the rest of the world is somehow in crisis, we are growing at 6%. Because now the policies have been liberated. And I think there is a sense of self-confidence, because Africans now have many more interlocutors than they used to have.
Dlamini Zuma says, on the other hand, the continent must take practical steps to ensure that it has a greater say on the pricing of its agricultural products. Lehana Tsoteti, SABC News, Addis Ababa, Ethiopia.